Hello, Coolers, and welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest transfer stories. We start with Arda Guler, as it have been reported that AC Milan, Borussia Dortmund have dropped out from the race to sign the 18-year-old Barcelona target. We are going to be discussing on that as we move ahead. Secondly, in this episode, we are going to be talking about Clement Lenglet, as it has been reported that Tottenham are confident of convincing Barcelona into their proposal to sign the player permanently. We are also going to be discussing more on that report. So guys, as we get right into the stories in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe. If you haven't, if you're just coming across the channel for the very first time, you are highly welcome. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. With Barcelona making significant progress in their pursuit of Turkish prodigy Arda Guler, they have been handed a boost as AC Milan and Borussia Dortmund have dropped out from the race for the teenager, according to Sport. Guler is one of the most in-demand commodities in the ongoing summer transfer window, as acknowledged by Barca president Joan Laporta. The 18-year-old attacking midfielder is being courted by a whole host of top clubs in Europe. He's a very young player. It's true that our scouts have been following him for a long time, and many big clubs in Europe want him. We are talking to Fenerbahce, Laporta said this past weekend. AC Milan and Borussia Dortmund were two such clubs who were also gunning for Guler's signature this summer. However, the Italian and German giants have now decided to end their pursuit for the Fenerbahce wonderkid, handing Barcelona a boost in their chase. The Catalans have been putting in great efforts to try and sign Guler this summer. Signing him has been the main aim of incoming sporting director Deco after the club secured an agreement for Vitor Roque. Some reports suggest that the former midfielder has been successful in sealing an agreement in principle with Guler as well, although a final affirmative from the teenage wonderkid is yet to arrive. Guler's release clause amount stands currently at 17.5 million euros, but Barca have difficulties paying the entire sum right away due to their economic situation. As such, the prospect of delaying Guler's arrival until next year, when the financial fair play situation is healthier, is being contemplated, with the youngsters staying at Fenerbahce for one more year. The race for Arda Guler has been the talk of the town, of course, with a host of clubs showing interest in him. And if this report is to be believed, Borussia Dortmund, AC Milan, who were also strongly in the race, have backed out. And I think this should be more of the fact that the player have said he wants to play by the Spain, as Fabrizio Romano himself have confirmed that Arda Guler have told his representative that he fancies moving to Spain if he wants to leave Turkey. And if you are a club outside of Spain and you have been going to Arda Guler, it means that you are just wasting your time. And I believe that Dortmund and AC Milan had to drop out from that race because of such reports. Because there's no need pushing when the player has clubs like Barca and Real Madrid. And that's why the player emphasized that he wants to move to Spain. So the race is still on, despite Barca currently leading the race according to multiple sources. Barcelona are the one leading. Of course, Deco's trip to Turkey is paying fruits, is paying dividends, as the club are putting all the efforts that they can in order to secure the signing. Of course, it's great to see that Barca are putting on serious work to ensure that Guler becomes our player next season. Of course, yesterday, Laporta and Matteo Alemany went to the La Liga headquarters in Madrid to inform the La Liga about the player and the registration issues that might come their way this summer, which therefore indicated that the club are now of the idea of signing Arda Guler this summer, as opposed to keeping him at Fenerbahce till next year, because that's why reports were strongly saying that that is what Barca could likely do, to sign him and keep him there because of financial issues, because of registration issues, they won't be able to bring him at the club this summer. But Laporta wants to change the narrative. He wants to make sure that Barca can believe in themselves, that it can still be possible for the player to join and register. So far, Barca have signed just one player in Ilkay Gundogan. That is the only player officially announced, and there are still a lot of work to be done, a lot of work, because Ilkay Gundogan coming was not even a top priority for Javi, right? Because we're talking about a new DM being a top priority, talking about a backup striker, talking about a left winger, a right back, you know. So adding Arda Guler, who is another attacking midfielder like Ilkay Gundogan, it means competition is likely to be there. Javi will have a lot of talents in his disposal to choose from. And the good thing is, at least, yes, we'll have the depth. Depth is very important for the team to, to compete at the highest level in Europe, in domestic competitions. I think it is exactly the direction that Barca are driving to, having quality players in each position. Then moving on to the final story of discussion. Barcelona are extensively working so hard on player exits this moment, and one player that is certain to face the exit is Lenglet, the 28-year-old defender who spent previous season on loan at Tottenham Hotspur. Is expected to make a permanent move to London, and as reported before, the parties involved are in final stretch of the negotiations. This was more or less confirmed by the club president Joan Laporta, who admitted that the team is hopeful to find a solution for the transfer. He said, "I think we'll reach an agreement with Tottenham for Lenglet," he said. "The only thing that remains in the transfer is to reach an agreement over the transfer fee." Now, a lot has been said over the same, but if a report from journalist Gerard Romero is to be believed, the Blaugrana are demanding a fixed 15 million fee from the Frenchman, but Tottenham are only offering 10 million euro fixed plus 5 in add-ons. Um, this means the two parties are separated by a margin of 5 million euros, which happens to be the only reason why the move has not been finalized yet, as personal terms are not expected to be a problem. For Barcelona, it is of utmost importance that Lenglet leaves in the summer on permanent transfer. The defender has a valid contract with the team until 2026 and would earn 16 million in wages next season if he stays, something Barca cannot even afford right now. As of today, Tottenham have already warned Barca that they will not go above 10 million in fixed apart of fees, mostly because they will also bear the player's salary in full. The structure of the fee is still in consideration, and the 5 million euro add-ons offered would depend on the individual performances. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time. Bye bye.